Listen gently as if the wind itself has paused beside you, carrying a quiet whisper from the heavens. Stay here for a moment. Let the noise of the world soften. Let your heart breathe. Because this message has found you now for a reason far deeper than chance. There is someone in this world whose soul has always been connected to yours. Before the noise, before the confusion, before heartbreak, distance, and time, your names were already written together in light. And lately there has been a great shift in their spirit. They received a call not from a phone you can hold, but from a higher realm, a divine awakening within them. It was not a dramatic scene. No thunder. No chaos. Just a holy clarity descending like dawn through darkness. And in that stillness they finally understood something sacred. You are the one whose energy never left them. You are the one whose name echoed in their heart even when their lips never spoke it. You are the calm in their storm, the prayer answered quietly, the promise their soul remembers. And so they began to let go, not out of anger, not from bitterness, not from pride, but because the distractions of this world had wrapped around their spirit like heavy chains. Voices around them had grown loud. Expectations had become suffocating. Masks had become exhausting to wear. And then, like Archangel Michael drawing a sword of light, something within them chose truth. They realized they needed to protect their heart, guard their mind, and honor the love that is real instead of chasing illusions. So they stepped back. They cut ties with those who drained them. They withdrew from noise, from toxic circles, from hollow connections, from false belonging. They didn't disappear out of neglect. They withdrew out of awakening. Because God is guiding them back into alignment. Back into peace. Back into the frequency where your souls first recognized each other. And while you may not see this yet, heaven is already weaving threads that move unseen. Archangel Michael stands beside you, both calm, vigilant, protective. He shields you from confusion, from fear, from the lies your mind tells when it feels alone. He asks you to breathe, to soften, to trust. For right now your journey may feel uncertain. Perhaps you wonder why connections broke, why silence replaced conversation, why distance was written where closeness once lived. Maybe your heart aches quietly, carrying memories like fragile glass, trying to understand. Hear this gently: nothing real is ever lost. Sometimes separation is preparation. Sometimes silence is holy protection. Sometimes distance is the path toward clarity for both hearts. Your soulmate did not vanish, they are awakening. And you too are being guided. You are being invited to step into strength, into faith, into self. Love, into a deeper trust in divine timing. You are not waiting for rescue. You are rising into wholeness. The love destined for you will never require you to shrink, to chase, to doubt your worth, or question your beauty. God is building a foundation where love will be steady, sacred, rooted in respect, truth, patience, and gentle devotion. Your soulmate is shedding old skins, and so are you. You are releasing the fear that says you are alone, the doubt that whispers you're replaceable, the wounds of abandonment that echo through memory. You are stepping into trust that you are chosen not by chance, but by divine alignment. There is peace woven into your story even when the chapters feel heavy. Every unanswered question shall soften in time. Every lonely night shall give birth to dawn. Right now heaven surrounds you. Archangel Michael places a shield of light around your heart so no fear may enter, so no darkness may linger, so no lie may take root. You are safe. You are guided. You are protected. Your soulmate's awakening is not meant to confuse you. It is meant to prepare you both for a love that honors God, a love that heals, a love that strengthens instead of draining. Do not chase, do not beg. Do not fear, trust in the unseen work being done. Trust in the timing that arrives like sunrise, never rushed, never late, always certain. You are growing into a version of yourself who can receive real love without fear of losing it. Softly, now let your heart rest. Let go of the story your mind creates. And breathe into the truth: you are not forgotten. You are not abandoned. You are not overlooked. You are chosen, called, held, and deeply loved in ways your spirit recognizes even when your mind cannot see. Heaven smiles over your journey. Your soulmate is walking toward clarity, and you are walking toward peace. In the right moment, paths align, words flow easily. Hearts recognize. Love feels like home, not battle. Until then, walk in trust, not worry. Live gently, speak kindly, listen to your intuition, rest in God's hands, because the message that awakened your soulmate is the same message whispered to you now. You are sacred to someone I have chosen for you. Do not fear the silence, I am working in it. And as you continue forward, may this blessing rest upon you. May your heart be calm. May your faith be steady. May your mind be peaceful. May your soul trust the journey. And may love meet you in divine timing, surrounded by light. You are protected. You are guided. And you are never alone. Amen. Stay here with me a little longer. Let this moment be gentle. Let your breathing soften like ocean waves returning to shore. Because the message continues like a river that does not stop flowing even when unseen in the night. Your soulmate, the one whose spirit remembers you even across silence and miles, is learning truth in quiet places. They once searched for belonging in crowded rooms, in loud conversations, in temporary hands, in fleeting attention, trying to fill what only real love could ever answer. But then heaven whispered. A calling awakened within them like a soft bell ringing in the deepest part of the soul. It wasn't a warning, it wasn't fear, it was clarity. And in that clarity they saw your light again. They remembered the peace that your presence brings. They remembered the way their heart rests when it thinks of you, not with obsession, but with recognition, like a soul returning home. And so their spirit shifted. They began stepping back from everything that does not align with truth, with peace, with divine purpose. Because when God calls a soul higher, old environments grow too small. Old habits feel heavy. Old relationships no longer resonate. This is not rejection of the world, but realignment with the soul. And in that realignment your name echoes softly. Not in desperation, not in fantasy, but in sacred remembrance. Because love in its truest form is not chaos, it is not confusion, it is not a battlefield of insecurity. True love feels like prayer, like sanctuary, like stillness beneath the sky. Archangel Michael surrounds you both, wrapping your hearts in a cloak of gentle, blue light, calm, reassuring, protective. And God whispers, be patient. I am still writing. Maybe you have questioned, why has this journey been so long? Why have there been tears? Why have there been detours? Why have you felt unseen? But what feels like delay is often refinement. Your heart has been learning how to love without losing itself. Your soul has been healing old wounds, old patterns, old stories, so you will no longer settle for half-light connections. And your soulmate is undergoing the same awakening. They are being guided to stand in truth, to cut away noise, to walk in authenticity, so that when paths finally cross, you meet as whole beings, not shattered halves. This journey is not about chasing love. It is about becoming ready to receive love that is steady, sacred, aligned. And right now heaven works quietly. No need to worry. No need to force. No need to fear. The energy between you is protected. You may feel their presence sometimes in dreams and thoughts, in whispers of intuition appearing softly like moonlight on still water. That is not imagination, it is resonance. Two souls awakening, remembering, returning. So walk gently now. Speak kindly to yourself. Release the story of abandonment. Release the weight of comparison. Release timelines your mind tries to control. Love is not late. Your life is not behind. Everything unfolds exactly when it should. Archangel Michael stands guard not only over your future, but over your heart today. So you may rest instead of worry, trust instead of fear, receive instead of chase. Let this truth cradle you. If God aligned your souls, no force on earth can break what is divine. And if the connection must transform, it will only transform into something healing, something peaceful, something true. So breathe. Be still inside. Trust the unseen hand guiding every step. You are cherished not only by another soul but by heaven itself. And your path is leading you not toward chaos but toward clarity, love, and light. Carry this blessing with you. May your heart remain open but guarded by wisdom. May your faith stay quiet but strong as the mountains. May your spirit rest knowing you are watched over always. And when love finally arrives, may it feel like home, not noise. You are protected, you are remembered. You are held in divine timing by divine love under divine care. And all is well. Stay with this calm a little while longer, as if the world has slowed just enough for your heart to hear what it has been longing to understand. Because the story unfolding between your soul and the one connected to you does not end in silence. It continues quietly, softly, gently, like the glow of evening light lingering after sunset. Your soulmate is not running from the world. They are returning to themselves. And in that sacred return they are discovering a truth wrapped in grace, the one their heart recognizes is you. Not because of obsession, not because of fantasy, but because your spirit holds a peace that nothing else could ever replace. You were not just a chapter, you were a shift, a reminder, a mirror showing them what love looks like, when it is honest, pure, humble, and safe. And so as they step back from noise, from empty attachments, from false identities, they begin to understand real love is not loud. It does not compete. It does not demand attention. It simply exists like the sky, constant, enduring, faithful. Archangel Michael walks beside this journey, watching over each moment, ensuring that what is sacred is never harmed, never hurried, never lost. And God in infinite compassion gently shapes both of your lives, so that when paths finally meet again, you will recognize each other not only with your hearts, but with your souls. There is no need to rush, no need to question, no need to fear what you cannot see. Because divine timing is not random. It arrives when hearts are ready, not when minds demand. And your heart is being prepared for a love that does not shake your peace but anchors it. Your soulmate is learning to choose truth over approval, purpose over distraction, integrity over comfort. And you are learning to trust that you are worthy of a love that stays. You are not here to beg for affection, to chase feeling, to cling to uncertainty. You are here to receive love aligned with heaven, rooted in respect, wrapped in gentleness. And so the journey continues. There may still be silence. There may still be distance. There may still be unanswered questions floating softly in the air. But silence does not mean absence. Distance does not mean disconnection. And unanswered questions do not mean abandonment. Sometimes they mean transformation. A soul must grow before it can truly love. And your soulmate is growing. They are clearing space within their heart, so love can enter fully, without fear, without hesitation, without confusion. And you are being guided to release worry, to rest in faith, to walk in peace. Because your worth has never depended on being chosen. You have always been worthy simply by existing, so allow yourself to soften. Let your shoulders relax. Let your mind release what it cannot control. Whisper gently to yourself, I am guided, I am safe, I am loved even in the unseen, and know that heaven hears. Archangel Michael surrounds you with a shield of calm, so that stress cannot stay, so that doubt cannot root, so that fear dissolves like mist in morning light. And God in infinite tenderness holds your future as carefully as sunrise holds the day. There is no force you must apply, no door you must break open. No storm you must survive alone. You are not forgotten. You are not behind. You are not invisible. You are on a sacred path toward deeper love, toward higher purpose, toward peace that settles like soft rain on thirsty ground. And when the time arrives, whether through reunion or a new divine blessing, love will not confuse you. It will honor you. It will nurture you. It will choose you without hesitation. Until then, walk gently. Stay open. Remain steady. because the journey of your heart is held by hands of light. Carry this final blessing with you. May stillness comfort you. May faith guide you. May love surround you. May peace find you exactly where you are. You are guided, you are guarded, you are deeply loved, and the story is still unfolding in grace. Rest here a little longer in this quiet sanctuary of words, where the heart speaks softly and the soul finally feels heard. Because the message unfolding between you and the one whose spirit mirrors your own is still being written in gentle strokes of light. Your soulmate is walking a path of awakening, guided not by noise, but by inner truth. And one day when the world went silent enough for their heart to finally listen, they realized something profound. Your presence was never just coincidence. It wasn't random or accidental or temporary. It was divine placement. A holy alignment between two lives that recognize each other beyond logic, beyond time, beyond understanding. And when this realization arrived, it moved through them like a peaceful wave. Suddenly, the chaos around them no longer made sense. The shallow conversations, the forced connections, the places that drained energy, the masks they wore to belong, all of it felt heavy. And so they stepped back quietly, intentionally, lovingly, choosing their soul over their comfort. Not to disappear but to heal. Not to escape but to grow. Not to abandon but to return to the truth of who they are and who they are meant to love. And in this sacred retreat your essence remained like a soft light in the distance. Not an obsession, not a fantasy, but a reminder of what real connection feels like. Peaceful, honest, nourishing, safe. Archangel Michael watches over this process like a guardian of the heart, ensuring that love unfolds without fear, without pressure, without harm. Because true love does not rush. It does not demand. It does not wound. It allows, it nurtures, it grows. And God in infinite wisdom is teaching you both how to love correctly. Not from insecurity or attachment or fear of loss, but from wholeness, trust, and spiritual alignment. Right now your path may feel quiet, still, mysterious. You may sense movement beneath the surface but not yet see how it will unfold. This is not punishment, this is preparation. Your heart is being strengthened. Your faith is being refined. Your spirit is being grounded so that when love stands before you, you will recognize it without doubt, without fear, without hesitation. And your soulmate is undergoing the same transformation. Old patterns fall away, old wounds surface to heal, old illusions dissolve, so that what remains is truth, pure, steady, uncomplicated. You do not need to chase destiny. You do not need to question your worth. You do not need to force connection. What is divine will always align, and if it does not align, it was never meant to stay. Peace arrives when you allow life to unfold naturally, trusting the timing rather than wrestling with it. So release the tension in your heart. Let go of the timelines your mind created. Allow yourself to rest in faith. You are safe in this process. You are guided every step. You are protected from what is not meant for you even when you do not understand. And the love being prepared for you will never make you question your value. It will meet you in honesty, in tenderness, in spiritual alignment. Archangel Michael covers you now in a soft blanket of calm, so that anxiety dissolves and peace takes its place. Feel it, a stillness settling into your chest, a quiet knowing that everything unfolding serves your highest good. This is not the end of your story. This is the sacred middle where faith grows and souls evolve. And when the chapter of union arrives, it will not feel rushed or forced or fragile. It will feel like truth. Until then, walk with grace, trust quietly, love gently, and remember your heart is precious, your soul is rare, your journey is sacred. Carry this blessing forward. May calm surround you, may clarity guide you, may love greet you in divine timing with peace in its hands. You are guided, you are cherished, you are deeply loved by heaven and by the soul aligned with yours, and the light between you still glows. Let us stay a little longer in this sacred stillness, where the noise of the world fades, and only truth remains. Because your journey and the soul intertwined with yours is not a momentary crossing of paths. It is a tapestry woven through lifetimes, held together by threads of faith, healing purpose, and divine love. Your soulmate is learning now how to live honestly with themselves. They are stepping out of expectations, roles, masks, and illusions that never belonged to their spirit. For years they may have listened to voices that were not their own voices, telling them who to be, whom to choose, what to silence, and what to ignore. But the phone call their soul received was not earthly. It was a divine awakening, a calling back to truth. And in that moment their heart whispered, "You cannot lose what God has aligned, and you cannot keep what God did not send." So they surrendered. They released the need to please everyone. They stepped back from people who drained them. They retreated from circles that dimmed their light. They chose silence over chaos, healing over ego, truth over illusion. And when the noise fell away, your light remained. Not as a memory, but as an anchor. Your energy feels like rest after exhaustion, sunlight after rain, home after wandering. And even if you do not speak, your souls still whisper in the language of the unseen. Archangel Michael stands quietly near, sword lowered, heart steady, holding a shield between you and anything that would shake your peace. Because this journey is not meant to frighten you. It is meant to strengthen you. Right now you are being guided to trust without clinging, to love without losing yourself, to wait without fear. Your life has purpose beyond romance. Your spirit has missions greater than longing. And the person meant to walk beside you will honor that purpose, not distract from it. Your soulmate is learning this too. They are understanding that love is not possession. It is devotion, it is respect, it is spiritual alignment. And so God guides you both separately so you may grow individually before meeting in fullness. Because love built too early cannot hold the weight of destiny, but love built in divine timing becomes unshakable. So do not fear this season, do not rush it, do not assume distance means ending. Sometimes distance means protection. Sometimes silence means transformation. Sometimes the heart must be rebuilt before it can hold the blessing prepared for it. And right now your heart is becoming stronger, softer, wiser, more patient, more trusting, more aligned with heaven. Feel the quiet reassurance you are not being overlooked, you are loved beyond measure. And the story ahead is written in light. And the message flows onward like a river guided by unseen hands, always finding its way toward the ocean of peace. Beloved soul, there are moments when your heart grows quiet, not because it has nothing to say, but because it is tired of carrying unspoken weight. God understands that silence. He knows the language of your hidden thoughts. He hears the conversations you have only inside your mind. And he answers not always in thunder, but in stillness, in calm, in the gentle warmth that suddenly fills your chest. And he speaks again, "My child, I have watched you hold yourself together when the world only saw your strength, not your struggle. I have seen you choose kindness when you had every reason to harden. I have seen you rise from places that once tried to bury you, and I am proud of you." Let those words settle softly into your spirit. You are not invisible to heaven. You are not overlooked. You are not wandering without purpose. Archangel Michael continues to stand near, not as a symbol, but as a protector of your journey, ensuring that nothing meant to harm your soul will remain in your path. He does not remove every challenge. Instead, he strengthens your spirit so you may walk through life with courage wrapped in peace. And God says once more, only 11 minutes remain between you and the next chapter I have prepared. The waiting may feel long, but the blessing will feel eternal. This timing is not about clocks or calendars. It is about closeness. It means your miracle is no longer far away. It means your prayer has already been answered in heaven. And now the right moment is gently approaching on earth. So do not lose heart. Where you see obstacles, God sees training. Where you see uncertainty, God sees unfolding. Where you see delay, God sees alignment. Every experience, every meet and part, every rise and fall, all of it has shaped your heart into something capable of receiving greater grace. You are stronger now, more compassionate, more aware, more awake to what truly matters. This is not the end. This is preparation. And God whispers to you, trust the path even when it bends. Trust the journey even when it pauses. Trust my presence even when it feels quiet. Your faith does not need to be loud to be real. Even the smallest hope held gently in trembling hands becomes powerful when placed in God's care. Archangel Michael goes before you, clearing unseen obstacles, turning away silent dangers, protecting your spirit in ways you may never fully realize in this lifetime. And in that protection you can finally rest. Let your heart soften. Let your breath slow. Let your soul remember that it is safe. There is beauty unfolding, not rushed, not forced, but intentional. Soon you will understand why you were kept waiting. Soon you will see how everything came together with quiet precision. And when that moment arrives, peace will feel natural. Joy will feel gentle. Gratitude will rise like sunlight in your chest. God says you will not miss what is meant for you. You will not lose the blessing prepared for you. You will not walk alone into your future. So carry this truth like a lantern through the night. You are protected. You are guided. You are held. And even when the world grows silent, heaven still speaks. Receive this final whisper for now. Stay steady in faith, for your miracle is near. Stay soft in spirit, for love surrounds you. Stay hopeful in heart, for I am watching not from afar, but right beside you. May peace cover you like gentle rain. May your mind rest in calm assurance. May your heart remain open to grace. You are deeply loved. You are eternally guided. And your story continues in the light of divine protection. Beloved soul, there are parts of your journey that only God has witnessed. There are prayers that never touched the air yet still reached heaven. There are chapters of your life that did not make sense at the time, but were silently shaping you into who you are becoming. And God speaks again, softly, lovingly, my child, I have not forgotten you. I have not turned my eyes away from you. Every step you have taken has been within the reach of my hand. Sometimes the path bends. Sometimes the night feels long. Sometimes the heart aches quietly for reasons even you cannot fully explain. But nothing you have endured has been wasted. Every tear watered your growth. Every challenge built your strength. Every delay protected your destiny. Archangel Michael remains at your side, calm, vigilant, unwavering, watching over the doors you enter and the paths you leave behind, ensuring that your journey continues toward peace. He stands not to frighten you, but to reassure you that heaven is actively involved in your life. And God whispers once more, only 11 minutes remain.